Test, test. Hey, sir, can we close the canopy? I'm getting soaked back here.
You bet, man. My bad. Pasta, you good to go?
Good to go, lead.
Roger, I'm going to grab startup clearance and put our IFR clearance on request. Let's grab full INS alignments today, and I'll see you back on button 1 at check-in time. Anderson Ground, Venom, Flight of 2 Vipers, parked spot 75 and 76. Would like to request engine start and put our IFR clearance on request up into R7201.
Venom, roger. Information Charlie is current, cleared. Engine start, clearance on request.
Venom flight copies. GoPro, you all set back there?
Yes, sir, just getting all my gear stowed and getting my nest built back here.
Roger, we're about to crank. Make sure you're all strapped in, and I'll chat with you in a few. Make sure you've got your bags, your water within easy reach, and stay on cold mic for now.
Yes, sir, will do.
Air Force Base Information Charlie, 2155 Zulu, wind 060 at 12 knots, visibility 2 miles, ceiling 1600 overcast, temperature 29, dew point 25, altimeter 2990, ILS approaches in use, landing and departing runways 06 left and 06 right, caution, large crane operating north ramp, ILS critical area hold short lines in effect, read back all hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact that you have information Charlie. Anderson Air Force Base Information Charlie, 2155 Zulu, wind 060 at 12 knots, visibility 2 miles, ceiling 1600 overcast, temperature 29, dew point 25, altimeter 2990, ILS approaches in use, landing and departing runways 06 left and 06 right, caution, large crane operating north ramp, ILS critical area hold short lines in effect. Read back all hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact that you have information Charlie. Anderson Air...
Hi, with information Charlie is ready to taxi.
Short 05, roger. Clear to taxi to 06 left via Bravo, Foxtrot, clear across 6 right, hold short 6 left.
Torch 05, roger. Bravo, Foxtrot, clear across the right and hold short of the west. Venom, radio check on uniform. 2, Lima Charlie. Roger, go button 2 on Victor. Venom, check Victor. 2. Roger, Anderson ground. Venom is up, ready to copy clearance.
Venom, Anderson ground. We're not finding your clearance in the system. Are you sure you guys follow IFR?
Well, we're not going anywhere VFR today. Yes, we filed.
Venom, roger. Suggest you contact Anderson Base Ops to see if they can take a look and see where your clearance is in the system.
Venom flight, push button 8 uniform. Base Ops, Venom flight.
Venom flight, 36 wing ops. Go ahead.
Roger, we're engines running and Anderson ground can't find our IFR clearance in the system. Can you confirm our ops you filed for us?
Venom, roger. I see a clearance in here for a 2 ship heading up into R7201, but they didn't give us a time to activate it in the system. You want us to activate it now?
Yes, please, and expedite if possible. We've got a TOC up there we need to keep, and we're burning gas sitting in shock.
Roger, Venom, standby.
Ah, that Herc is going to jump in front of us. So much for taking off on time this morning.
Base Ops, reach 175.
Reach 175, 36 wing ops. Go ahead.
Yes, we need to contact the flight kitchen and get our in-flight meals sorted. Our entire crew ordered ham sandwiches, and Fleet Ops just delivered us nothing but turkey sandwiches. We've got a 6-hour sortie up to Masala, and we need to get this meal order fixed.
Reach 175 copies. So you've got your lunches delivered and you've got sufficient meals for the entire crew, but you're not happy with the turkey sandwiches?
Ops, that's correct. That's not what we ordered, and that's not going to cut it. We specifically ordered ham sandwiches.
Reach 175, roger, standby. Let me contact the flight kitchen and see what I can do.
Go, bro, you believe this shit? You monitoring uniform?
Yeah, that Reach crew is a piece of work. I flew with them last week and they were a bunch of prima donnas.
Yeah, well, they're also slowing us down. I need Base Ops to activate our IFR clearance, not chase down freaking ham sandwiches.
Reach 175 from Base Ops. We contacted the flight kitchen and it appears they're all out of ham. Turkey was all they had left, so that's what they made your sandwiches with.
Ops, that is unacceptable. That is not what we ordered, and that's not going to cut it.
Reach, copy. I don't know what else I can do for you guys.
Ops, Venom flight again. Any luck getting that clearance in the system?
Venom, standby. Let me check if they got it filed yet. Venom, roger. You should be good to go. Your flight plan has been filed and should be in the system now.
Ops, roger. And if you could pass to the Reach crew if they're still on frequency, let them know Venom flight must have got the last of the ham sandwiches. Thanks for your support. Venom, go button 1 uniform. Venom, check uniform.
2. Nice one.
Dude, those guys have wasted enough of my time. Okay, Pasta, monitor Victor 2. I want to be grabbing our clearance again. Anderson Brown, Venom flight's back with you, hoping to pick up our clearance on request, IFR into R7201, round robin back to Anderson.
Roger, Venom. I have your clearance now. Advise, ready to copy.
Venom is ready to copy.
Roger, Venom is clear into R7201, then Anderson Air Force Base via radar vectors, direct UAM 066 for 17, SAI 085 for 25, flight plan route, squawk 1337. On departure, fly runway heading, climb and maintain 3,000, expect 15,000 within 10 minutes.
Roger, Venom is clear, R7201 Anderson via radar vectors, flight plan route on code 1337, runway heading to 3,000, expect 15 within 10 minutes.
Venom, readback is correct. Report ready to taxi.
Venom is ready to taxi. Request expedited takeoff if possible. We're running late.
Roger, Venom. You'll have to check with Tower on that, but you're clear to taxi runway 06 left via Bravo Foxtrot. Clear across 6 right, hold short 6 left, and contact Tower with your expedited takeoff clearance request. I believe Torch 05 is in front of you and still awaiting IFR release.
Roger, Venom clear to taxi to 6 left, clear to cross 6 right via Bravo Foxtrot. Alright, GoPro, we finally got our clearance. You all set, ready to taxi?
Good to go, sir. I was starting to wonder if we're going to get to fly today.
Well, you're never flying until the wheels are in the well, but despite being delayed by those sandwich shenanigans, it's looking promising. I don't know if you're going to be able to get any photos or videos worth of shit in this weather, but we can certainly give it a try. Beats sitting in the bowling alley, sipping beer and eating stir fry. Second thought, in this weather, maybe not.
Roger that, sir.
Gotta love those Marines doing PT in the rain.
Damn, that's pretty hardcore.
Venom flight, contact Tower.
Venom, push button 3. Tower, Venom flight holding in sequence on Foxtrot, control departure time 25 past the hour.
Venom, roger, hold short.
Venom flight holding short.
Torch 05, I'm still waiting your IFR release, hold short.
Torch 05, hold the short. Exhaust from that Herc is nasty.
What's the matter, GoPro? Don't like the smell of kerosene in the morning? Smells like victory to me. Actually, it is pretty bad. Hopefully he gets his IFR released because we're running late. He's in the way.
Torch 05, the wind is 063 at 7, gusting to 15. You're cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading to 3,000 feet. Contact departure. Do you think you could provide a pyre-up on departure?
Torch 05, affirmative. Torch clear for takeoff. We'll pass our pyre up before pushing to departure.
Venom, instrument hold lines are in effect.
Venom, copy.
Tower from Torch 05, high rep as follows. Visibility about 1 mile. We went into the weather around 1,900 feet MSL, rain and fog.
Torch 05, roger. Thanks for the update. Contact departure.
Tower, Venom flight holding short, ready to go.
Venom, roger. I haven't forgot about you. Waiting your IFR release. Hold short.
Venom, hold short.
Venom flight to wind 070 at 9, gusting 12, fly runway heading to 3000, clear for takeoff, contact departure.
Venom is clear for takeoff, 2, push button 4. All right, GoPro, here we go. All set?
Yes, sir. Ready to go. Can we do a formation takeoff so I can get some shots of pasta?
Unfortunately, not in this weather. Pasta will maintain 1 mile radar trail until we break out on top of the weather. Then you can probably get some shots of him. Here we go.
Suck for content creation. It's like flying around inside a ping pong ball.
Yeah, for sure. We may get some better weather if we get on top of this stuff, but I doubt you're going to see much on that drop into R7201. I'll try to fly fingertip with the phone, but it's going to be sporty. Departure Venom flight checking in off Anderson, runway heading to 3000.
Venom 1, roger. Ident.
Venom 1 with the flash.
Venom 1, radar contact. Have wingman squawk standby.
Venom 2, copy.
Venom Flight, continue climb to 15,000, traffic to Hertz, 2 o'clock low and a left turn, no factor. Continue direct to UAM 066 for 17. Center will probably have a shortcut for you.
Venom Flight, copy. Continue climb to 15,000, direct UAM 0.
Venom Flight, contact Guam.
One 133.3 Venom, push button 7 Victor. Guam Center, Venom Flight checking in, climbing to 15,000, direct UAM 066 for 17.
Venom Flight, Guam Center, roger. Venom Flight, Guam Center, you're clear direct. Saipan 085 at 25, rest route unchanged.
Copy direct Saipan 085 for 25, Venom Flight. Center, Venom Flight, request climb to flight level 180 for final.
Venom, I can give you flight level 190 or flight level 210 for IFR hemispheric.
Roger, Center, let's make it flight level 210. That should get us above this stuff.
Roger, Venom, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Center, Venom Flight is flight level 210. Well, the weather's a bit nicer now that we're out of the muck.
Venom, Guam Center, roger. Copy that, sir. I can work with this.
Foster, you're clear to rejoin wedge.
Venom 2, affirm.
Foster, I'm going to keep it in mill to make up some time.
Venom 2, copy.
rocket check.
2, 3, 4.
Center, rocket flight checking in, flight level 220.
Rocket Guam Center, roger.
Hey, GoPro, get your camera ready. We're going to pass pretty close to a flight of 4 mud hens in a minute, about 1 o'clock.
Cool, copy that, sir. Thanks for the heads up.
Venom flight traffic 1 o'clock, 8 miles, flight level 220 southwest bound, flight of 4 Strike Eagles.
Venom has traffic in sight.
Rocket 01, traffic is a flight of 2 Vipers, 11 o'clock northbound, flight level 210, 6 miles, have you in sight.
Roger, rocket has traffic in sight.
That was pretty fucking cool.
Okay, GoPro, you stopped to the brief. Are you tracking the sequence of events for today? Clear as mud?
Yeah, I think so, sir. It was kind of a whirlwind, though. Would you mind going over everything one more time?
You bet. We're going to go rejoin with Bones south of R-7201 and fly on his wings so you can get your photos and video of him dropping iron for the firepower demonstration. Apparently there's a bunch of press down there with ringside seats to witness the sheer devastation from our conventional firepower, as well as a bunch of high-speed cameras to capture the fireworks. I guess public affairs and the brass are hoping it will help deter the Chinese. After Bone drops, we'll fly south to the IP and do our own running and drop our 6 Mark 82 Snake Eyes. Pasta will follow 1 mile in trail and complete his drop as well. After that, we're going to climb up to the northwest and rendezvous with Sandy to get the photos that you requested of them above the weather. Then we should RTV back to Anderson, where I'm expecting to shoot a precision ILS approach down to weather minimum. If everything goes smoothly, we should be back at the bowling alley eating stir fry and sipping beer a little after lunchtime.
Sounds good, sir.
Center, we're running late. Any chance we can get a shortcut direct Sierra Alpha India 008 for 26?
Venom flight Guam Center, you're clear direct to Saipan 008 for 26. I'll have lower for you in a few minutes.
Then I'm copy direct Saipan 008 for 26. Pasta, what do you make of this weather? Doable?
Doable, yes, but sporty for sure. I just make sure you rejoin and get stable on his wing before having him press the target. And if you do lose sight, just drop back and radar trail until you get out of the weather.
Yeah, hopefully Bone 1 can find some clear air to anchor at so we can do this rejoin visually.
Well, that's why they call it flying chase. Luckily, they taught us a thing or two about that at TPS.
Venom Flight Center, you're cleared to descend to 4,000. Correction, Venom Flight's cleared to descend block altitude 8,000 to 4,000. If you need to deviate out of that block, just let me know. Venom Flight, copies, clear block 4,000 to 8,000. Venom 2, go trail. Let's push to red on uniform. All right, GoPro, down we go. It's probably going to get bumpy as we get back into the muck. How you feeling back there?
Pretty good now, sir, but I wasn't doing great when we were down in the weather.
Copy that. We'll try to keep your eyes out of the cockpit and slow, small head movements. Remember, you can always go 100% O2, although you might be better off with the mask off your face. Eat a little something and then grab a stick of gum. Couldn't hurt. Center, Venom 1 flights approaching rendezvous with Zone 1. We're going to be rejoining. Venom Flight Center copies. I'll need you to accept Marsa. Venom Flight accepts Marsa. Zone 1 from Center, do you accept Marsa with Venom Flight? Center, Zone 1 accepts Marsa. Roger, Venom Flight's clear, rejoin with Bow 1. Once you guys are inbound to R7201, both flights clear block altitude surface to 15,000. You're cleared off frequency. Check back in with me when you are complete with maneuvers in R7201. Center, Venom copies. Center, Bow 1 copies. Venom Flight, let's push to red on uniform and Sentry Ops on Victor. Venom, check uniform. Venom Flight's up on uniform. Venom, check Victor. Venom Flight's up on Victor. Roger, Sentry Ops, Zone 1 and Venom Flight are up on frequency, commencing firepower demonstration in R7201. Zone 1, Sentry Ops copies. Wicked C2 has Type 3 control and is on red. Zone 1, my plan is to rejoin and fly fingertip formation with you down through the weather all the way to the drop. Venom 1 copy. We seem to have moderate turbulence, so if you'd rather, you can just fly 1. Mile radar trail, and then slowly push into fingertip once you get down on the deck. Your choice, but I'm not sure if we're going to end up below it or we might be in the middle of it. Zone 1, roger. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm going to try fingertip first, and if we can't hang, we'll back off the radar trail and then close in, approaching the target. We're going to need to be on your wing to get any worthwhile footage for this. Zone 1, copy. All right, GoPro, all set? How you feeling?
My camera's set up and I'm ready, but yeah, not feeling great.
Okay, hang in there. It's not to get fun. This is the whole reason you're here, is to get this footage. So keep your head on the horizon and just focus on the B1. I'll be as smooth as I can. After we get the drop, we'll climb up above this stuff and let you chill out and relax a bit before we proceed with the drop. Sound good? You got some gum? Need an atomic fireball? I put some in your helmet bag before we step. Make sure you've got a full cold blowing on your face back there. Yes, sir. Copy. Zone 1, Venom 1 is in position. Let's do this. Venom 1, copy. Venom, we're going to be doing a TFR descent in IMC down to 500 foot ATL. If you lose visual, watch your descent rate and drop back to 1 mile radar trail. Venom flight copy. My plan is to keep visual throughout the descent. Wicked C2, Bone 1, 3 minutes out.
Altitude. Pull up. Pull up.
Phone 1, Wicked copy. We're using Type 3 control today. You are clear to engage.
Altitude. Altitude.
Hey, sir, can you get a bit closer to Bone? I'm not going to be able to get any shots from here.
You bet, man. Bone 1, Pickle.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Terminate. That was impressive. Target destroyed. My teeth are rattling out of my head.
Bone 1 copy. We're Winchester and RTB at this time.
Phone 1, copy. Cleared out of R7201. Frequency change approved.
Venom, Bone 1's going off frequency. We're going to drop down low level and do a TFR run up north. You have the airspace. We'll catch you later. Boom, copy that. Break, Wicked 2-2. Venom flight's flowing back south to set up for another run-in and drop. We'll contact you 3 minutes out.
Venom, copy. I'm not sure there's much left alive down there to drop on, but it will make a great video. Our long-range video isn't worth a shit, but our close-up high-speed cameras are getting great footage. Talk to you in a few.
GoPro, how you doing? You get your shots?
Barely. I'm not feeling great, but I shot what I could. Hopefully those close-up cameras are getting something worthwhile.
Roger, we'll climb up a bit and get into some clear air for a few minutes. Eyes on the horizon, deep breaths. Then I'm telling you, those atomic fireballs are the bomb. Okay, Pasta, how you doing back there?
Good to go. Good time. This weather absolutely sucks.
Copy that. You can rejoin Wedge if you like, or stay at radar trail. At the IP, drop back to 1 mile trail and do your drop behind me. Once we get rid of these bombs, we'll pop back up and head up north for the rendezvous with Semi Flight.
2 copy. I'll just stay 1 mile radar trail.
Venom Flight, fenced in.
Venom 2, fenced in.
Venom Flight's inbound, 3 minutes out.
The Venom Flight is clear to engage.
Altitude.
right, man. Switch over to close mic. We'll get above this weather when we can.
Altitude. Altitude.
Venom 1, Pickle.
Altitude. Altitude. Caution. Caution.
Venom 2, Pickle.
Venom flight terminate. Target destroyed. Everything is burning down here now. I just got a call from test control that they got the close-up shots they need, but the rest of this op is weather canceled for now. All players on red and guard. The firepower exercise is canceled due to weather. All players are cleared RTB. Checking with Sentry ops for sequencing. Texas codes available in the northwest track. Wicked 2-2 out.
Well, that's what I expected. This weather's borderline unsafe. At least we got all that drag off our jet before they yanked it.
Copy that, sir. I got what I could. Pretty cool being that close to the B-1 with all that iron falling.
Wicked 2-2, Venom flight's mission complete, and we'll be exiting R7201 to the northwest.
Copy that, Venom. We'll see you for take 2 tomorrow.
See you then, be safe. Venom flight, push button 1 uniform and button 10 Victor. Venom, check uniform.
2.
Venom, check Victor.
2.
Sentry off. Venom is complete with firepower demonstration in R7201. We are direct rendezvous with Sandy flight.
Venom, copy. Hopefully you guys can get some decent footage above the weather. You're cleared back to center frequency.
Venom copy 2, push button 7 Victor. Swamp Center, Venom flight back with you, exiting R7201, Saipan 010 for 65 and a climb to flight level 180, direct to the Saipan 348 for 77.
Venom flight, Guam Center, roger.
Alright, Pasta, let's get above this weather and proceed to the northwest for rendezvous with Sandy.
Venom 2, affirm.
Venom flight, bend south.
Venom 2, fenced out.
Center, Venom flight is above the weather en route to rejoin with Sandy. We'd like to cancel IFR and go due regard. We'll contact you when we're mission complete for IFR back to Anderson.
Venom, center copy. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved. Contact me on 133.3 when you're ready to resume IFR.
Venom copy 2, let's push to outrigger, button 5, go wedge. Outrigger, Venom flight checking in. We're northwest of R7201, rendezvousing with Sandy flight for photo ops. Venom, outrigger copies, radar contact. Venom flight, push button 5, uniform. Sentry flight, Venom flight approaching for rejoin.
Venom, any copies, cleared, rejoin.
Alright, GoPro, just let me know what you need.
Cool, sir. For now, let's just fly close formation with Sandy lead. Then we could do a little battle damage check on him, and I should be able to get what I need. These snaps are just for an article I'm writing on them for Stars and Stripes about them helping that injured mariner the other day.
Cool, yeah, Stash and I flew over that whole mess the other day.
All right, sir, that should just about cover it.
Cool. Standing flight from Venom. We've got the photos we need. We are RTB Anderson. See you guys at the bar. Nice work with that merchant marine ship the other day.
Venom, copy, thanks. See ya.
Venom flight. Push button 1, uniform. Pasta, get your fangs out. I've had just about enough of these damn Chi-Coms. Let's go stump these guys. 2, copy. Alright, GoPro, get your cameras ready. Time to live up to that job title of Combat Cameraman.
Venom, Bandit Bullseye, 335 for 140. Venom, Bandit Bullseye, 340 for 125.
Outrigger, we've got a flight of 2J11 Chinese markings moving to intercept now.
Copy, Venom. Get them out of here.
All right, Pasta. I'm going to form up on the lead J11. Confirm. Switch is cold.
Venom 2 is nose cold, switch is safe.
Pasta, I'm going to get behind this guy and lock him up. Give me some high cover.
Copy, Wilco.
Lock. Lock. Lock.
All right, buddy. How you like me now?
Lock.
Lee, you think we should try contacting them on guard?
Why? So they can meow at us? No, I'm done with words. It's time for action.
Jeez, take it easy, man.
Pasta, the only thing these guys respect is strength, and it's time we start projecting a little. GoPro, you catching all this?
Yes, sir. I'm getting some amazing shots.
Lock.
Get lots of photos, GoPro. Let's show the rest of the world just how aggressive and confrontational these Skycoms are acting. That's it. Smile for the camera.
Lock. Lock.
All right, Outrigger, he's bugging out north, and it looks like his wingman's going with him. Give me a vector to the tanker.
Roger, Venom. He's due west of your position, well within the ATIS boundary, tracking east at 23,000 feet. We'll try to give you some bullseye calls. Stand by.
Copy. Venom flight intercepting the tanker now. shit, that's not a Chinese tanker, that's a Russian tanker. You catching this, GoPro?
Sir, get me as close as you can.
Red tanker, bullseye 344 for 110.
Yes, sir, concur. Those are clearly Russian markings. I'm getting tons of photo and video.
Outrigger from Venom, we VID'd that tanker and it's not Chinese, it's Russian. I say again, it has Russian markings all over it. As soon as he saw us in formation with him, he turned north, but not before our combat cameramen got plenty of photos. Copy, Venom. That's very interesting, to say the least. Confirmed, looks like all contacts are flowing north now, and the fire contacts are steering to intercept that tanker. Looks like the Russians are providing refueling support to the Red Chinese. Outrigger copy. We're on fumes. We need the RTB. The Venom copy. Texaco available in the northwest track if you need some gas. Otherwise, you're cleared to RTP. Weather at Anderson sucks, so recommend you pick up an IFR clearance. Venom copies. Venom, go button 7 Victor. Guam Center, Venom Flight would like to pick up our IFR clearance back to Anderson. Request direct Saipan at 260 for 30.
Roger, Venom, Squawk 1337, ident.
Venom 1337 with the flash.
Venom Flight, radar contact. I can get you direct UAM 250 for 22 if that'll help.
Center, you bet, we'll take it.
Roger, Venom Flight's clear to Anderson Air Force Base via direct UAM 250 for 22, radar vectors, climb and maintain flight level 260 for the return.
Roger, Venom clear direct the UAM 250 at 22, climbing to flight level 260.
Texaco 111, request rejoin. Texaco 111, proceed to pre-contact at 23,000 at 350.
Center, request climb to flight level 300 for final.
Venom, roger. Climb and maintain flight level 300.
What do you make of that, Pasta? Russian tankers refueling J-11s now?
Yeah, I saw intel reports that Russians were providing AAR support for Chinese bombers as they flew up and down the coast of Alaska. Kind of like training them or whatnot, but I hadn't heard about them refueling Chinese fighters.
Interesting.
I saw another intel report that Ukrainians are finding 60mm rocket rounds along the FIBA, and that those rounds are only produced by China.
Dude, we are so screwed if we can't find a way to keep the Russians and Chinese from forming an alliance.
True that.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
Caution. Caution.
Ready, pre-contact. recontact. Return free contact. Ready, recontact. Return free contact. Ready, recontact. Return free contact. Ready, recontact. Cleared contact. rejoin.
Texaco 1-1, thanks for the gas. Venom flight is detaching to the south. 2, go button 1 on uniform. Venom, check uniform.
2. Great flying, sir. You know that boom operator literally gets paid to lay on his stomach and pass gas?
Yeah, you're not wrong. GoPro, feeling any better back there?
A little bit, sir. This has been kind of a bumpy ride for me back here. I can't believe the balls on these Chi-Coms flying right into the ADIS like that. No respect whatsoever.
Yeah, they've been probing us on almost every sortie. I've seen ships, subs, drones, tankers, bombers, now fighters. But up to this point, they haven't actually penetrated the ADIS. I'm expecting them to start flying drones into the ADIS next if they keep things up. Alright, Posse, you ready for the ILS? I'm going to request the ILS Zulu to the left, but be ready for 06 right as well.
Yeah, it's going to be right down to minimum. Can't remember the last time I shot an approach in those conditions.
Yeah, we don't get this kind of weather in Tucson very often.
Uh-oh, anything I should be worried about, sir?
Relax, GoPro. You're in good hands. How hard could it possibly be?
Venom, information Delta's current at Anderson. Do you need the weather?
Center, negative, we can grab it.
Roger, Venom, Matthew grab ATIS, contact warm approach on 129.0. They'll have lower for you. Good day.
Venom, grab ATIS and go button 4, Victor.
Large crane operating north ramp. ILS critical area, hold short lines in effect. Read back all hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact that you have information Delta. Anderson Air Force Base information Delta. 2259 Zulu. Wind 057 at 9 knots. Visibility 2 miles or less with fog. Ceiling 1400 overcast. Temperature 30, dew point 25. Altimeter 2991. ILS approaches in use. Landing and departing runways 06 left and 06 right. Caution, large crane operating north.
Guam approach, Venom flight, checking in, flight level 300.
Venom, roger, descend and maintain 10,000, Anderson altimeter 29901.
Venom, out of flight level 300 for 10,000, 29901. Venom 2, go 1 mile radar trail. Alright, starting down. Choose some gum and let me know if your ears are bothered. This is going to be a pretty aggressive descent, and it's going to get bumpy once we get back in the weather. Hang in there, man. We're almost done.
Venom, continue descent to 6,000.
Venom, down to 6,000.
Venom, say approach request.
Venom would like the ILS 06 left.
Roger, Venom, you can expect that. Venom, turn left heading 170, descend and maintain 2,600. Are you guys going to fly this approach as a formation?
Venom 170 down to 2,600. Venom 2 will fly the approach in 1 mile radar trail.
Altitude. Altitude.
Venom, turn left heading 120, 2,600 to establish. Clear the ILS Zulu, runway 06 left, enter.
120, 2,600 to establish. Venom, clear the approach. All right, GoPro, we're on approach. Make sure you're all strapped in. You ready to put this thing on the deck yet?
Yes, sir. I'm going to kiss the ramp when we land.
Venom approaching zero run, contact tower. Venom flight, go button 3 Victor. Anderson Tower, Venom flight is go run for 06 left, full stop, gear down.
Venom 1 is clear land 6 left, Venom 2 continue approach.
Venom 1, clear to land. Venom 2, copy, continue.
Venom 2 is clear land.
Venom 2, clear to land.
Venom 1, exit next taxiway and contact ground.
Sound, Venom flight is clear the active, request taxi to southwest ramp.
Venom clear as requested.
Venom off, Venom 1 and 2 on the deck, both jets code 1 request parking.
Roger, Venom, welcome back. Venom 1's going to spot 76, and Venom 2's going back to spot 75.
Venom flight copies. GoPro, I think the weather's worse now than when we took off.
Looks like it, sir. Great approach, by the way. The runway just kind of appears at 200 feet right in front of us.
That's the plan, and if it doesn't appear, you go around and try again. Yeah, we were right at decision height today when I finally saw the lights. Well, Chief, we're back. The jet is code 1, but I think GoPro might owe you a case of beer.
Uh-oh. Well, as long as you got it all in the bag, we're good. If you got it anywhere else, yeah, it'll be a full case of something imported.
I'm good, Chief. It's all in the bag. Bags.
Roger that. See you both us bowling out later for some stir fries?
I don't think I can eat for a while.
Better eat up, GoPro. We're going to have to reaccomplish this sortie tomorrow, or when the weather clears up, that is. And later in the week, we can take the D model to go fight those Hornets.
I think I'll pass on that, sir.